Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Ronnie here today with another video. Today I want to do ceramic coating on the carbon fiber bits. So now I've already done the tank and all the metal paint work. Only the gloss bits in carbon fiber last week, and a friend of mine helped me out. He taught me the process how to do it, and then the second layer I did it myself. Now I'm not touching any of the matte bits, so like the front I haven't done ceramic on that, so I've only done ceramic on the side bits, the side fairing, the tank, the front sub tank, and that's pretty much it. But now I'll show you a bit of what I've used. So I used Geon Prep, Geon Cure, and Geon Ceramic Coating. I've used all the Geon products. I haven't used this Boost Gloss yet because I need to wait for the first wash. So apparently you can't wash the bike once you do ceramic coating for at least 2 weeks, they recommend. So I'm going to wait up till 2 weeks, which will be on the 1st of February when I can wash it. But you can see the gloss is super nice. It's very, very glossy. I don't have a studio light, so you probably can't see it, but I'll try to see if I can catch any highlights. It's looking super nice. We ended up polishing and removing all the scratches before we coated. Also, what I'll do is I'll quickly remove all the pieces and come back. I don't like to drag videos, so I don't want to show you how to remove all that off because I've already done that in the past. I already have the tank shirt off, but I'll take the hugger and the belly pan off and I'll be back. Alright guys, I've taken off all the carbon fiber parts. The belly pan is probably the filthiest because of course it's closer to the road, picks up all sort of dirt, water and marks, whatnot, scratches. So I'm going to give all these 3 pieces a quick wash. I need to remove the grip from the tank pad as well, so I can coat it properly underneath it. I don't think I'll be able to put it back on because I've actually used this grip 3-4 times. It's very sticky, it doesn't come off, so I'm going to have to make a bit of effort, but yeah, I'll clean them and I'll be back quickly. So I've already cleaned up the tank shroud, the tail hugger, and the belly pan. They're all clean. There's no dirt on it. So the belly pan does have a bit of scratch at the bottom, which is from the rocks and debris, I guess, but I can't really remove it, so it's fine. I'm going to go over with the coating on it. But before that, I need to actually clean the shroud because there's a bit of a glue marks, like a glue marks on the side. So I'm probably going to use Goo Gone, which is pretty handy. You should always have it if you don't. Helps you take off the adhesive and like all the sticky stuff pretty quickly. Let's do that. Alright, so I've already removed most of it. You can see how glossy it looks. I don't think when I do the coating it's going to be that glossy, but this is just the oil from the remover. But I can show you the other side as well. All the goo is gone. It looks clean. I'll be back when I'm going to clean it. So I've cleaned the shroud properly with the soap. There's no residue of the oil anymore, so I just need to make sure I wipe down with the alcohol. Alright, so this is good. Time for the tire hugger. Alright, let's do the belly pan. Alright, so all 3 pieces are done. Now I need to do a prep on these. So prep is this spray that you need to buy. It's by Geon as well. So let's get them prepped. Alright, to use the prep, you can either spray it directly on the surface or you can put it on a microfiber cloth and then wipe it down. So I'm just going to quickly spray on the surface. Geon products smell so good. I'm a sucker for good fragrances. So basically the purpose of this is to remove any impurities, or if there's anything on the surface that you don't need, unwanted stuff like oil, marks, grease, dirt, it's going to wipe that off. Alright, so this is pretty much prepped. As you can see, it's nice and clean. So let's move on to the tire hugger and then the top tank shroud. So spray a little bit. Spray a little bit. If I can get a satin finish on the carbon fiber, that'll be so good. I love satin finish. I don't like complete matte. I like a bit of like a highlights and reflections, but just like in a matte, but not too glossy. That'll be sick if I can actually nail that. All right guys, this is done as well. Let's do the coating. So for the ceramic coating, I'm using Geon Evo Pure. You can see right here. Alright guys, so you can see what it looks like right now. I still have the coat on. I need to wipe it down now, so I will do that. So I'm using another cloth to wipe down. It's always been 2.5 minutes. I will put before and after photos so you can compare if you want. So at least we need some sort of reference what the material looks like after. So there's not much. It still has a matte look to it. I can already tell. The part that I've already wiped, it's still got a matte look to it. I don't know if there's a much difference or anything, but it does. It should have hydrophobic properties after, you know, everything is treated properly. All right, so this is what it looks like after the coat. What do you guys think? Anyways, let's do the other bits. Let's do the tank. I'll probably do the handle in the end, the far bit, because I want to make sure that I have something to grip on, so I don't want to just do the all top end in one shot. The moment you feel a bit of friction, it means you need to reapply, like add a bit more coating. I need to wait this to dry up now and wipe it off. I'll show you from a different angle how it looks like. I don't know if I can go closer. So you can see the coat right there. So I need to make sure all the streaks are off and wipe it down. So as mentioned earlier, so Pure Evo has really good wipe down time. You can wait up to 5 to 10 minutes based on the conditions. If it's cold, then you can stay a bit longer. If it's warm, you need to wipe down ASAP. So I'm gonna wrap my cloth into a nice square patch. I'll start wiping down. Alright guys, so I've completely wiped down the surface. Now I don't know if I noticed any difference in the texture or like the, you know, the roughness of the material. Still feels like it's same. It's not, there's not even a bit of satin. It seems like it's pretty much what it was before. So I have taken the before and after photos for the Hugger. I'll put them side to side at the end of the video so you can see them. But yeah, what do you guys think? I don't know if I like it or not. It looks pretty similar to me. Alright guys, time for the last piece. The belly pan. All right, so belly pan is done as well. So we just need to wait for it to dry up and then we can wipe it down. So I'm gonna put it down here for now. All right guys, so it's been sitting for a while. I'm just gonna wipe down now. So I have to change the cloth because that one is getting too sticky and it's absorbing all the ceramic coating. So I have to change the cloth because that would also not removing and leaving a lot of streaks. So the thicker the coating is, the harder it is to remove. But also you don't need to do 2 layers, but I did anyways. I'll do the second layer on these pieces later after the video is finished because it's no point doing another layer and extend the video. So I wiped down this piece as well. You can see they look nice, but yeah, as I said before, I don't really notice much difference with and without the ceramic coating. Only thing I would consider is that it probably adds hydrophobic properties to the material. So the water just doesn't really stick to it anymore. I'll show you the other 2 pieces as well. They're here. This one is drying as well. This one's probably already dried up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the coating. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything, but I'll see another coat, and if it makes any difference, I'll update the video down the line. But for now, this is it. I'm gonna put the pieces back on. Yeah, once the ceramic coating is dried up, 2 layers are done, I'll need to do the cure, which kind of makes the coating harder and bonds it better with the paint or the material it's applied to. Also, for these pads, you don't want to reuse them. So if you feel like the pad's gotten hotter, you should throw it away. So let's say if I'm doing these 3 fairings, right? So I can go between the fairings and you can wait for a bit. It's not going to dry up instantly, but let's say if the next day, if you're doing your entire bike and you need like an overnight to do it, so don't use it the next day. It's probably going to be dried up and a bit hard, and instead of applying the coating, it's going to scratch your material. So throw it away, use a new one, get a pack. It costs $10 and you get 12 in a pack. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching the video. I'll put it on later on and I'll probably throw some before and after photos. You can probably see it now. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.